YouTube? This is Mike with Thousand Reptiles. Clutch number 2. Finally, I've all shit out. So I figured I'd show them off and show some of the other hatchlings that I either produced this year or traded for. So this little girl, I think it is. But this little girl, she has a much lighter head than all of the other babies. This is an example. She has a much lighter head. And she also has more like orange in her side patterns. So I figured I'd hold on to this one. The parents were both 100% het clowns. So in theory, these are all 66% possible het clowns. And I'm going to just sell these other ones probably as wholesale to a pet store or something unless someone wants them. But right now I have these for sale for $100. But I have not sexed them or got meals in them or anything yet. But the other 4 babies, here they are. Again, all normals, but their parents were both sold to me as 100% het clowns. I have not proved them yet. But there they are. They all have darker heads. They don't have as much orange. Now that little one that has the lighter head and the orange, or more orange on her, also happened to have the umbilicus tied around it when it came out of the egg, so I had to actually ligate it and untie it around its body. I didn't know, so she's smaller and a little weaker, but I hope that she turns out alright. I'm going to try to feed actually everybody tomorrow and put them all in their own cages tomorrow, but right now, listen, they don't need this wet one anymore. Alright, so that is clutch number 2. Again, anyone who wants these, I will sell them like wholesale. I was thinking all 4 for $100. If you want one, I mean, when I find out their sexes, the females will probably, I'm thinking maybe $50 for females, $20 for males, or all 4 unsexed for $100. But again, this one here I'm going to keep just because she had the lighter head and the orange sides and was female. So I'm going to hold back this one from clutch number 2. Alrighty. So just a little bit of moisture in there. And now, some of the other animals. This is the Enchi that I traded for. I traded a pastel lesser male to AJ Constrictors, and he gave me this Enchi female. She's doing great. She's 260 grams. I really like this Enchi girl. She's just so clean. So clean, that pattern. Up to 260 grams though. The next girl is in shed, but she is a beast when it comes to food. This is the black bee that I got from Memphis Reptiles. Again, she is in shed, but I just want to show you how big she is. She's like 350 grams already. But she's in hardcore shed, as you can see. Show her off another time after she comes out of the shed. Next up is my pastel lesser female. She's about 300 grams. Doing very well. The next animal is the crown jewel of clutch number 1, the pastel lesser yellow belly. And she's upper 200s, almost 300. And she has that really nice stripe. Goes down her whole body. Blushing on her head. This ringer down here. That's the crown jewel pastel lesser yellow belly. I can't wait for this girl to get up to size. Should have Sparks and Pumas coming next season. Hold back a male to put to her someday. Alright. Next up is my pastel female, who I actually think that there might be a little something more than just pastel in here. She's also about 300 grams. But if you just look here, she has this like flaming going up the sides. I don't know, I just think that this girl here may have a little something else going on, so that's why I decided to hold her back. I mean, just as a comparison, for instance, this is a pastel. Oh, no, that's her dad. This here is a pastel. It's about 1,000 grams, so bigger, but I mean, just look at the difference. I don't know, to me, she just looks so different. Alright. Next up is the pastel female that's for sale. And she actually just shed, like literally the shed's still in here. She's about 250 grams at this point. And she to me looks more just regular pastel. And then the last two snakes, the new additions, I got from BHB. 1.1 special. This is the female. The female is almost 400 grams. She shed maybe a week ago. Hope to make super special someday when she's big enough. And the male, I might use the male if he gets up to size this season with my Mojave girl. If my Mystic doesn't do the job, try to make some crystals with him. He happens to be in shed though, but I'll show you real fast. Oop, not very happy. He's still a little feisty guy. You can see he's in hardcore blue, but there's the male special. Let me switch this out. Alright YouTube, so that is the clutch number 2 update. Update on the animals that I'm keeping from Clutch 1 and the animal that is still for sale from Clutch 1. Oop, almost bit me. Update on the new additions, these 2 little specials. The male is not happy at all with me. So I hope you enjoy. And Other Reptiles out.